Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for, this is your March bonus reading. We're just going to jump right in here, Aquarius, and we're going to do just like a regular Celtic cross style spread here, and we're going to see what is going on for you at this time. I do want to pull one of these. You have this card that says, confidence is your key to success. I kind of feel like that's true for everyone, but, it's showing up for you. So, like, wherever you want to find or have success in your life, I would just be as confident as possible or, express confidence. That is new moon in Leo, and, Leo is your opposite sign. So, it could be a good time to work on your confidence or to create more confidence in the things that you do, or just to feel more confident in general. So, that's what I'll say there. But, you have the Seven of Swords as your current general energies. The Seven of Swords, of course, can be like lying, cheating, stealing. It doesn't have to be, though. As I always say, really, I think the Seven of Swords is a good card. Good golden cards in the tarot are meant to be positive no matter what. And the Seven of Swords is really a card of tactics. It's a card of doing things in a different way. So he's stealing those swords from an army in the background. And so instead of going to war, he's stealing the swords. And it basically says anything you want to accomplish at this time, is there a different way that you can do what you're about to do? The Seven of Swords can also represent taking things too seriously. He has these polka dots on his cloak, and polka dots in the tarot kind of represent needing to have more fun, needing to be more lighthearted, needing to stop being so serious about the things that are going on in life, and just needing to be more flexible overall. So I think that would also be very helpful for you. You do have the Seven of Swords here. So again, I would be, with the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Swords, I would be careful of like a past person, rushing back into your life. The Knight of Swords is your crossing energy, and the crossing energy can be what hurts you or helps you, but the Knight of Swords is like a hasty energy. It's doing things too quickly or rushing, and I feel that for some of you, there could be a past person that could be rushing back into your life. And so, I would be a little bit careful of that if that's happening, especially if you know that they were like a liar, cheater, stealer. I would definitely be careful of that. It might hurt your feelings or, hurt your energy. The other thing that I will say to you is, like, if you're getting any work done on your house, on your car, anything expensive, right? I always look at the Knight of Swords as needing to get a second opinion, especially if it's like your crossing energy or something like that. So like it is here. So if you, if you're purchasing something expensive or whatever, it might be a good time for you to get a second opinion just to make sure. It doesn't even say that someone is trying to trick you or anything. It's like you might just be dealing with a person who doesn't know any better, or, again, maybe you go to like a mechanic to fix your car, and maybe they just don't know that there's a better, cheaper way to do it. And, so the Seven of Swords plus the Knight of Swords is kind of like saying to me, there might be, something like a better way to do things or a cheaper way. And so again, you might want to get a second opinion, especially on anything that's going to cost a lot of money with that Knight of Swords. And that's only going to be for those of you, obviously, that are, going to a mechanic or getting your house fixed or something like that. In the area of your thoughts, you have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is, could be a person. And you have the Queen of Cups in your foundation here as well. These two. So these are divine counterparts. Some of you could be thinking about a person. I'm not sure how I feel about this yet. It looks good. I'll say that. You have the Four of Wands to the Empress, and then you also end with the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is like everything you want and desire in life. As far as I'm concerned, the Ten of Pentacles is like the best love card in the deck. And yes, I understand that it's a pentacle card, but it really represents everything you want and desire. So, it can represent like a family that makes money or is also successful and supported. So you definitely could be thinking about a person here. For others, I feel you could be thinking about exploring your emotions, like trying to discover how you feel about something before you take action on it. In the area of your foundation, you have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups really says follow your heart, I wouldn't say this is a head over heart thing that's going on here, because you have the King of Cups in your head, then you have your heart in your foundation, right? But I do feel that you need to follow your heart. I also do feel that the King of Cups could kind of be head over heart, or like heart over head. It could say that you're trying to be very much head energy right now with that King of Cups in the area of your thoughts. But also it's a King of Cups. So it's like your heart is weighing more than your head. Does that make sense? Probably not. But I feel that this reading is saying it would be a good time to follow your heart. Like your heart is telling you to do something, or your heart is kind of like guiding you in a direction. We also have this like enlightenment card here. This does not have to be love either. This could be like a good idea. Like, you know, you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is freaking amazing. You know, that could be like a business idea. Could be a new career that you want to work towards. Could be like a change in your health as well. And so again, I would trust your heart here and trust your intuition as well with that Queen of Cups. In the past, you have the Tower, obviously a good thing. The past position kind of represents energy that you are moving past. So I feel like you are releasing the past, or you're releasing some like Tower moment or something that's been challenging you for a long time. And now you're moving forward in a new direction with the Tower. The Tower here is collapsing, obviously. Those people are falling out of the Tower. The whole point of the Tower is that those people have been ignoring reality, and now they're being brought back down to reality. So, you know, personally, I think the Tower is a good card because, you know, I would not want to live in a world where, you know, I am just completely ignoring reality, right? Just living in La La Land. So the Tower prevents us from living in La La Land. The Tower prevents us from, you know, being stuck in some sort of weird fantasy that doesn't exist. And, but, you know, again, the good news is that this is showing up in your past position. So it's like what you are moving past. You have this Fox card here. You know, I feel like the Fox is saying that there have been a lot of moments where you feel like you had to become another person to blend in. I don't know. Like, that's the message I'm getting off of this card, is that in your past, maybe you, like, I'm not saying you were fake or anything like that, but, you know, sometimes I think in life, like, we have to blend in, or we feel like we have to put on a brave face, or, you know, whatever the case may be. So, you know, I kind of feel that here. It's like, have you ever been in one of those situations where you like smile and then you say to yourself, like, why was I smiling? Right? It's like, you know, sometimes I think like us smiling, right? It's almost like we're trying to get approval from the people that we're in. It's like, I don't know about you, but, you know, it's like I'm a Pisces, so I always try not to be a people pleaser, because us Pisces are people pleasers, right? But it's like when I was younger, there would be like moments where I'd be like with a group of friends and I would laugh at something that I didn't find funny. And it's, you know, yes, I was spending time with friends, just goofing around and stuff, but it's like, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like you do these things for approval. And it's like, why? You know, and I kind of feel that here with this card. It's like, I don't know. I don't think this is a good or a bad thing. I think you're just saying, like, it's like you're saying that you're not going to just do things for approval anymore. I don't know, that was deep, Aquarius. I feel like this is a deep change that you're going through. It's like you're not trying to just blend in. You know, you're being your own person maybe, or something like that. I don't know. I feel it's a good thing. You have the Four Wands in the area of your very near future. Some of you could be getting married. Obviously, you would know if you're getting married. So if you're not getting married right now and you don't know it, then you're probably not going to get married anytime soon. This is for those of you that know. I also would say that you could clearly be meeting a person that you will marry. Right here. These two people right here. Does not have to be a water sign. Could be any sign. I would say that it's like a very strong connection coming in for you. Very emotional connection as well. Like you're connected emotionally. I also feel for a lot of you that you are like setting yourself free from things. The Four of Wands is about freedom, and really it is the card of freedom in the tarot. So it can represent being set free from something, or setting yourself free from something in your life. And, you know, again, obviously that would be a good thing. You have this Forest Temple. It says enlightenment on it as well. This is also coming up in your very near future. So I feel you could be gaining enlightenment, or you could be understanding things on a much deeper level in your life, like why certain things have to happen, or why you went through certain lessons. It's like you're connecting the dots, and, you know, I feel that's a good thing, because when you can connect the dots, you can kind of make some better future projections, right? And I feel like future projection is kind of like a hard thing to do right now. There's like a lot of energy that's making it harder, I think, for us to project into the future, where we can say where the future is certain, right? And maybe in the past, the future was more certain. And, you know, I feel like right now the future is very uncertain, like extra uncertain. And so, you know, what I would say here is that it's almost like you're better at predicting, or something popping into my head. You have this over the next few months, you have the Empress, so could be a very abundant time over the next few months. You could be increasing your abundance as well. You could also find yourself getting more attention The Empress is about being very attractive, of course, Aquarius, and it doesn't matter what gender you are, but you could be getting a lot more attention, from people, especially if you're looking for love. But you could also be getting a lot more attention in work or in your business or whatever it is that you do. So I see a lot more success coming in because of the Empress. I also feel like your work is paying off more. It's like you're doing the same amount of work, but maybe you're getting paid more money, or your earnings are going up or whatever. So which is great. It's like, obviously that's what we want to happen. We want to do the same work and get paid more, of course. You have the Five of Swords coming up in the area of your closest relationships. I do feel like there could just, I actually don't feel bad about this at all. It's like, I think this is just like a natural part of life. Like, so we drift apart from some people and we move closer to others. Just a natural part of life. That's kind of what I feel here, is that you could just be finding that you're, getting closer to some people and not others, and, all that other stuff. I do have something popping into my head here as well, where you could be walking away from a group or something like that. Like if you belong to a group in work or business or career, I feel some of you might be saying to yourself that you want to do things on your own, or that you have better ideas. So again, some of you might be like leaving a group of people. I would not say this month, but maybe over the next few months, maybe you just drift apart from a group because, the thing that I feel here for you, Aquarius, is a strong sense of independence right here mostly. Again, the Four of Wands is a card of freedom. The Empress is a card of independence as well. That does not mean you'll be single, but it does mean that I kind of feel that I get this sense that, it's like, I don't know. Like sometimes I think we just have to do things our own way, and that's kind of like what I get here. So if you belong to a group of people or you work together with a group of people, you might just have to do it your own way, and that might require you to leave a group or something like that. In the area of your future feelings, you have the Queen of Swords. Much more certain about the future, exactly what I said. She is literally looking in towards the future in the reading on the table, and she only has clouds halfway up her body. So if you've been confused or you haven't understood like what direction you're supposed to move in your life, or if you've been looking for inner answers or guidance, it seems to me like you could be getting those inner answers, or you are, getting that inner guidance, or you're feeling more guided, or, whatever the case may be. So, I kind of feel that here with the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Swords, sorry. I feel like you are feeling more guided, more sure of yourself, all that other good stuff going on here. So love it. You also have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is amazing. This is your outcome. Ten of Pentacles is building or leaving a legacy. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be building or leaving a legacy, or you could at least be kind of like improving your legacy, or whatever you want to call it, in some way. The Ten of Pentacles is something that you will work on for the rest of your life. So some of you could be working on a project or a business, or, something like that you will be working on for the rest of your life. And, that looks amazing. You have this promoter card. It says, a new idea, project has great potential. Raise your vibration to attract a higher vibrational situation. Fox card. I feel like that fox is about blending into a situation for whatever reason. And so if you could just act as if you already are the thing that you already are, then you will be successful. I think that for a lot of you, you already have, you already are something. But I feel like you're saying to yourself, just really good reading, right? But I feel like there's a little part of the reading that's saying that you kind of doubt yourself about something, or you doubt that you're good enough, or you doubt that you know enough, or whatever, right? And that's what I feel is going on here. I feel like this is saying, You need to give yourself, you have the world popping out there, by the way. You need to give yourself some credit. And I feel like you just need to start being the thing that you are, and that's what I get here. With the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Swords, you have the Five of Swords. Yeah, definitely some sort of separation. Again, with a person, I would be careful of that person if they are trying to come back or whatever. Not telling you what to do. Maybe they're coming back for to give you an apology, or to give some clarity. What's really popping into my head is that, again, if it's going to upset you, I would protect yourself from it, because it's like sometimes someone comes back and it upsets you, and, maybe it upsets you for a week, and there's a week of your life gone. So, I would just make sure you're protecting yourself. With the King of Swords, you have the Page of Swords. I'm wondering if someone has their eye on someone here. Either you have your eye on a person, or they have their eye on you. So definitely could be I don't think this is a spy. I think that this is like a secret admirer or something like that. So, and you could be the secret admirer, they could be the secret admirer, take it how it resonates. But I definitely feel that there could be a person who has their eye on you. I also feel that you need to follow your inspiration like everyone else. You have the Page of Swords, you have this Enlightenment card. I believe personally that we are in a time of exploration where we should be exploring new ideas. The people who do that are going to be very successful, and the people that don't are going to struggle. So anything you can do to, explore new ideas, to do different things differently, to come up with better ways of doing things in your life, it's all going to be successful for you. With the Queen of Cups, you have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is moving on to calmer shores, so I feel like there are a lot of improvements coming in for you, of course. I feel like you could be moving on to calmer shores, of course, with the Six of Swords, going from one side to the other. I feel like you're moving closer to your heart. It's like you're no longer allowing people, especially in the past. I just get this feeling, like, I don't think you necessarily have allowed people to tell you what to do in your life, but maybe there are things you can think of where you kind of allowed people to tell you what to do. And it just seems to me like the Six of Swords is you doing your own thing, making your own decisions. With the Tower, you have the Two of Cups. Definitely could have been a Tower moment with a person. So again, I would be careful here. If you have a past person who's coming back, I would protect yourself from it. Especially if you know it's going to hurt you or whatever the case may be. Two of Cups is a perfect match. So, I feel that for some of you, but, the Two of Cups, they're very, very different as well. They're meant to look different. They're meant to, look like two different people. So maybe the two of you were just too different. With the Four of Wands, you have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It says when you know that you can have something, that's when you'll have it. It's really a card of belief. And the whole entire reading is talking about this, Aquarius. The whole entire reading is saying when you believe, when you are confident that you are something here, that's when you will be successful. You literally started the reading with this card that says confidence is your key to success. Confidence is your key to success right here. So whatever you are desiring at this minute, you could have it. But I feel that you really need to be convicted. You really need to be 100,000% sure that something belongs to you. It's like when you believe something so deeply that there is no other way, then you will have it. And that's what that card says. With the Empress, you have the Four of Wands. Again, yes, I feel like someone wants to marry you, or, someone will want to marry you very quickly here, clearly. You have the Four of Wands twice. You have the Empress. You have the King and the Queen of Cups, so a divine counterpart. This could be a person that you're meeting over the next few months. It is funny that I said that you're not necessarily going to get married this month, like I said earlier, but I don't know, you could be meeting a person where you do get married. I'm not saying you're going to get married like over the next few months even, but maybe you marry him after a year or, very quickly. So you could be meeting a person that you will commit to very, very quickly. The Four of Wands is also a card of freedom, and this right here would be like financial freedom. And like I said, I was saying something about how it's almost, or I don't know if I said this, but it's like what's popping into my head here is that you're getting paid more for the same amount of work. So I don't know, like if you have any ideas for your business or your career, or it's like maybe you're getting hired somewhere else that just pays you better, whatever it is, I think it's going to be good. It's going to make you happy. With the Five of Swords, you have the Five of Cups. Some of you could have regrets in your closest relationships, or you could have certain regrets about relationships. And again, I kind of feel like this could be something that you're processing. So you might just be processing information at this time, in the month of March. You could just be, thinking about situations and challenges and things that you've been through. And, but like I said, it's like your process. I just see you like kind of crunching the numbers. Like, I don't know if this is good or bad. I think there might be, if I'm being honest, I think there might be moments where you feel sad about things that you released from the past, or maybe there are people that you could no longer have in your life or whatever. But this looks like a crunching the numbers type of thing to me, where they're not numbers, but, I think you're kind of processing information about relationships that you've had, like love and otherwise, not just love. And, again, you could be doing some deep work, and it does look like that because you have the King of Cups as well. With the Queen of Swords, you have the Three of Cups, so I feel like you are clear. This is probably you getting clear on the types of people that you can have in your life. Three Cups is community, so you could just be getting more clear on the right type of person for you, not just in love, but also in just your closest relationships. I also feel there is clearly a celebration that could be coming in for you. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Four of Pentacles. New levels of stability right here is what this is. So I feel for a lot of you, there is like major success coming in. at this time. So, I would get to work, especially if you're thinking about working on anything new or if you're creating something new. I see a lot of success there. Yeah, you have a stork. It says news of a birth or new business opportunity. Really amazing. Anything new that you are working on is going to be very successful. It is a very fertile year this year. So, obviously, if you're not trying to get pregnant, I would be careful. You have this tent card. It says temporary situation. Yeah, I feel like if you've had any difficulties or challenges, that it is temporary. It does seem like your next few months are going to be really, really abundant. So, I think things are improving. You have the March card. I always clarify these monthly cards. You have this Mule card. It says someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. I would be careful of any past people that are trying to come back this month here, Aquarius. It seems to me like they are very stubborn and unwilling to change and probably never will. So, some people just don't change, and that's on them, right? You have this another Fox card. It says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. I would make sure that with both foxes here, that you are matching the energy of what you want. It's like you already are something. You are not faking anything. And I feel like you need to realize that you already are something, but you just haven't expressed it to the world. You have this diamond card that says you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Yeah, I feel like there's major success coming in for you this month, plain and simple, in whatever it is that you do. But this reading looks really, really good here, Aquarius. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your month.